just a few minutes ago, we were talking about the end of daylight saving time this weekend. Well, that time change and the shifting schedule, it can really mess with our overall sleep patterns. So we brought in an expert, clinical psychologist, Dr. Mike.
Perfect.
So again, we fall back, Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Absolutely.
So what are some things that we should be mindful of?
Well, first of all, I want to congratulate Chanel because she's about to do this marathon, and she gets an extra hour of sleep before a lot of people out there. But the key factor here is don't stay up late partying. Don't take that extra hour and say, oh, I've got an extra hour as quickly as adults do to the daylight savings change. So especially if you've got itty bitties, it could take 2 or 3. I get to wake up at 3 o'clock instead of 4. Awesome, right? So those into what's called standard time, which is actually better for our bodies. Believe it or not, the American Academy of Science, so as an example, when you throw somebody off by an hour, lunch comes off by an hour, dinner's off by an hour, and that can affect our entire body. So kids aren't catching up as quickly. Normally, our bodies will adjust within 20. What happens is it's getting cold out, so we turn on the heat, which means all of a sudden the air is much drier, which means our throats keep it a little bit on the cooler side if you possibly can, but that dehydration really
Every symptom from cold and flu season gets worse at night. So what do you recommend to sleep better?
So here's the thing is a lot of the cold and flu medications that are out there make you feel sleepy anyway. So one thing I want to call, prop your pillows up, right? Gravity is going to be your friend. Let all that drainage go to the back of your throat, because if you're lying here, congestion is just going to make it really terrible. I tell people you want to decongest for better rest.
There's a new saying for you.
That's why he's the sleep doctor.
You know?
All right, coming up next, look who we have here in Studio 1A. Mark Wahlberg, guest, is in Studio 1A.
Okay, I need you to take a look at what we created here. It's pretty cool. So Mark Wahlberg.
The Hollywood stardom. He earned not 1 but 2 Oscar nominations for his roles in The Departed and The Fighter.
And Mark is also a very successful businessman. Evolution for you, just as you would want to have come back.
Things. Where does launching a shoe line?
Wear the shoes out, and thankfully, in our box, you also have a bag.
There's a lot of shoes out there.
And firm and give me, good balance. And I could work out with this shoe untied, but you tie them up. The only thing I will say, it gives you
ice baths that you
it helps me sleep a lot better, and I don't feel the.
No,
it's not built like
that's it. Tell him about the shrinkage.
I love it.
Mark, thank you so much. We really appreciate seeing you.
Thank you so much.
All right, and don't forget Mark's new sneakers, Origin from Municipal, are out now.
All right, up next, a special Sisterhood of Women. We are back with a story that may just motivate you to get moving on this Friday morning. There is a sisterhood of women all over the age of 40 who regularly get together to bond and de-stress and just feel like kids again. NBC's Priscilla Thompson jumped at the...
Fantastic.
That is really
It
cute.
lets you tap into, though, that moment of joy.
I love that.
doing
It's
that.
a place in life where there's nothing new.
Right.
Your kids are a little older, or maybe you just want something else to try. This is good.
Back to the future.
You look good out there, Priscilla.
Thank
you
you,
look
Priscilla.
Myself too much.
No, you did not. You acquitted yourself quite well, young lady. All right. Speaking of a Priscilla, the king is back.
Run down what to watch. Of course, the actors' strike is still going on, but there's plenty of new content coming. And here with the preview is our friend and entertainment host, John.
Should we start with Priscilla?
Yeah.
All right. We've been talking about it. We have stars are showing up here earlier this morning. You're thinking maybe, oh my goodness, another Elvis movie. Why do we need this? This is not an Elvis me. So it's her very, very personal story here. Her transformation. It stars Kaylee Spaney.
And I feel like everything they put out
That's
is
right.
just...
Look for this in award season for sure.
Oh, really?
Meg Ryan is
Meg
back,
Ryan.
the queen of the rom-com.
That's right. First movie back in about 8 years or so. You've got Meg Ryan with David Duchovny in this brand new end, and fans are really looking forward to this final season. It's a 2-parter, so part 1 coming out.
Is bringing us the first ever spin-off of the hit dating show Love Island.
That's right. That's what we needed. More drama, right? Love Island. Everything for everyone. That is on Peacock.
Are you competing? So you're competing with your love?
Very sexy, and it's in Fiji. So
a different type of game show. Quiz Lady.
Quiz Lady. So, okay. If you need a lot of money,
we're good. Yeah.
Well, when we come back, we got something to snack on besides popcorn. Joy Bauer is putting a healthy... I kick off the first weekend of November with some fall foliage pictures brought to you courtesy of a fresh batch of...
You forgot.
So, well, I was going to do that, and then...
They said to do that first.
They didn't tell me that.
Okay.
By the way, Monday, we're not only celebrating Chanel's ending of the marathon, Joy Bauer's birthday! There you go. Happy birthday.
Did you know it was your birthday?
I
I know it's my birthday, but I didn't know you guys were going to say happy birthday.
There you go.
Thank you.
Roscoe's birthday on Monday.
Oh,
so
wow.
Joy and a dog. Okay, anyway, let's get started. Julie, you captured some great shots in Illinois fall foliage. Julie! Jill also snapped a great fall pic walking in Michigan.
Yay!
Jill, Misty, who took these awesome shots of trees. Misty! Check out Pat and her grandson, all smiles after a great walk. Pat! And finally, Scott with a beautiful walking landscape. Scott! Yeah, all right.
Thank you to all of our fabulous walkers. If you want to join the fun, scan the QR code, sign up for the newsletter, or just go to today.com/starttoday.
Martha Stewart here on Monday.
Happy birthday!